Happy Friday the 13th. Come on a little walk with me up the holler. The energy up here today is tangible. And I've got a little story to tell you. Now, my mama grew up in this holler, and she heard this story when she was a little girl from before our family had gotten here. They say that back around the time of the Civil War, a family lived up here, deep, far up into this holler, farther probably than I'm legally allowed to go. But they had their little homestead way on up here. And let me tell you, back then, if you were having a homestead deep up this holler, you weren't getting out very easily. But the young woman was either pregnant or had just had her baby whenever her husband left for war. For what side, I don't know. You find both here. But regardless, he left her here, that brand new baby, all on her own. And they say she did all right for a little while, but eventually she realized her husband wasn't coming back anytime soon, if at all, bless her heart. Now, from my understanding, she didn't have family up here. There were a few other homesteads dotted across these couple of hills, but they weren't her people. And they said that sometimes at night, they could hear her just wailing right alongside that newborn baby. Now, I never did hear if anybody bothered to check on her. I'd say in times of war, everybody had their own thing going on. No one was doing well. Then it happened. Maybe it was the smoke they noticed first. Maybe it was the screams. But by the time anybody had gotten to her, it was too late. Their home had burnt down. Mama and baby inside. Tragic accident. Or was it? Well, one thing you gotta know about living in these hills are neighbors gonna speculate. Some say it wasn't an accident at all. Many folks believed that she had burnt that house down on purpose with her baby and herself inside of it. She simply couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't go on. Her stories always made me sad. I can't imagine the magnitude of everything she was feeling all alone up here. I like to bring her things every now and then. The thing about living and dying in these hills, though, I don't believe anybody ever truly does fully die. Sometimes you can still hear screaming and crying and keening coming from deep up this holler. Not like a cat. My parents heard it when they lived here and I was a baby. My husband and I have heard it since we've moved back home. Someone's still here. Well, this was the part where I was going to douse and do a reading, and we were going to try to talk to her, but my cats are telling me that there is something animal around, and they're running, so I'm going to get out of the holler now. We will come back and talk to ghosts when there isn't something stalking me. So, if you have any questions or anything you think I should ask the spirits of this holler, leave them in the comments. We'll try this again later. Love you, bye.